What are three tips you ladies can use to best look after your man when he's sick or injured? This is an unusual episode today. Welcome back to another episode of Purpose Partners for Life. I'm Laban Ditchburn,
And I'm Anna Ditchburn.
and this is legit. I really didn't want to film this today. I have hurt my back bad. I don't know how exactly I did it. I think it might have been at the gym. And Anna's like, we got to get this video up. And I was like, can you just do another solo one? And she's like, no.
You have to share your pain.
So, what are three ways to best look after your man to get the best out of them? Because all the ladies out there know that when the blokes get sick or injured, we tend to suffer immeasurably more than the ladies.
It's called a man's fever. It's like
man flu or whatever. In this case, I've been in bed for most of today. I've been in the most incredible pain, so it's just incapacitated me. So here are some observations that I can share with you immediately that have made this whole experience infinitely better by Anna behaving in a certain way. So let me ask you this first, darling. What's one thing that you think you've done right and or one thing that you could have done better, do you think? And I'll test you.
I think one thing I've done right is to have a compassion for you and empathy, because I've been in your situation and I've hurt my back a couple of times so bad when I couldn't walk, I couldn't even talk. So I understand what kind of pain you are going through.
Tick. Anna does that better than anyone I've ever met in my entire life.
And so I allowed you to have some time off, just to lie down in the bed and bring you some water, give you some painkillers. I didn't feed you yet because you've been fasting, dry fasting.
Yeah, that's something worth mentioning as well. This will come up a lot from time to time, I think, in the channel.
What could I do better?
Darling, I honestly think you've been perfect. I couldn't really ask for much more. Like, I haven't ever done an injury like this before, and I'm normally not very injury prone at all, but it is what it is. But I'm just on a side note, I'm using the power of dry fasting to expedite this healing process. And I've only been doing it for, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours, but dry fasting is not having any food or water. And inflammation cannot exist without water. So a bit of a side topic deviation, but we can talk about more of this.
So don't give your man food or water.
Yeah, lock him in a room.
Lock him in the room.
And
He can't walk anyway. So, big tip.
Yeah, maybe it's just easier. The things that Anna has done is exactly what she said. And, as men in a traditional masculine feminine role, with the male leading in the relationship and the woman following, and are you hiding my nipple?
No, I'm just holding my hand.
And then the woman empowering the man with her feminine energy, and the man leading with his masculine. As men, we work hard to try and create a life of abundance and safety and security and love. And sometimes when you get injured or you get sick, it's a really great opportunity just to reset a little bit and just enjoy, if you can call it that, the process of just having someone look after you for a little bit.
So from a man's perspective, what would you like to get from your loved ones? How can I best support you?
Well, empathy is the main thing. Like, not diminishing the illness. Unless you're married to a hypochondriac, like not diminishing their pain or discomfort. Because even though you might have a really high pain tolerance, it's real suffering for the dude, right? So don't don't diminish their experience, but also certainly don't enable them if they are just being a lazy bum. But you got to find that right balance.
What else?
I think it's really that simple, darling. I think there's two main points. Like, try and create the space. Like, if they are an entrepreneur, let's say they work for someone, what's really amazing is ringing up the boss as the wife and just saying, hey, Dave's not well, and I'm just calling on his behalf just to let you know, whatever. And some of you might think, well, that's a bit weird, but Anna's had to cancel or postpone meetings for me, or podcast interviews or whatever. And how would you say that's received?
Very well.
All right, it's a sign of a really loving.
And I know you
partner.
will do this for me as well, if I will be in a similar situation.
100%, 100%. So that's just three little quick things that you can do to help your man when he's got the man flu. And we'll look forward to reporting back on the success of this dry fasting and how quickly I bounce back. Everything we record here, we want to try and create full transparency. We don't want to ever be setting any scenes up or anything. I really didn't want to do this video today, but I'm glad we did. So thanks for pushing me, darling.
You're welcome.